old guy in Colorado. Doodah. Good morning, everyone. Old guy is back. Mrs. Old Guy, homage, yada yada, whatever.
Yada yada.
Okay, so I'm back to give this Scotch egg another go, and I hope I say your name okay, Janice, but Janice Yamanaka? Yamanaka? But she gave me a suggestion to maybe make some kind of basket to hold the Hashbrowns in, to try getting that Scotch egg covered with Hashbrowns instead of panko breadcrumbs and sausage. So come on in, Mrs. Old Guy. Got 3 eggs today, and I'm bound and determined to make this work. However, I do have a little disclaimer here. My egg timer kind of got away from me a little bit, so I'm not 100% sure if these are going to be the nice, soft, molten center or the soft yolk. So that's just a chance I'm going to have to take. Really, this is just to see about whether or not I can get this hash brown thing to work. So I got my hash browns here, a little bit of salt and pepper, and just like before, I'm going to add just a little bit of egg in there, just enough to help hold it together. Now, I've got a theory about this, and I don't know if I'm going to be right or not, but because of the, I guess, space that's in between these pieces of hash brown, that oil is going to completely soak through it. Oh, here's my little gadget that I came up with to nest those eggs. Just a couple small strainers. I pulled the handle off of one. So I'm thinking that the oil is just going to go penetrate all the way through these potatoes and really just fry the outside skin of this egg. So we'll see what happens here. So I'm going to just kind of put some of that on the outside. And this is another experiment. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I did spray a little coconut oil on here just to help. Maybe it won't stick. I don't know. I'm afraid that it might stick together. Okay, so I'm going to put some more of these hash browns just right here. Going to fill this basket a little bit. Alright. Now some of this one. Can you see that okay, Mrs. Old Guy? Alright, we'll see how well this works. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. I think I'm going to have to pack a little bit more in on one side or the other here. Looks like I need it on this side. So I've got a little bit left. It's all guesswork, folks. It's all guesswork. Something got my doggies riled up. I think they hear nothing. Okay. Alright. That feels like it's in there pretty tight. I've got this little paper clip thingy. This is a total just off the moment rig up here. Okay. Well, it's not going to hold it. I'll be right back. I got to get this paper clip holder wrapped around on there so it's going to hold it shut. So I'll be right back. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. I got my trusty kitchen tool here. All right. Okay. Right. Moment of truth. Did the hash brown stick to the basket? No. A little bit. A little bit. Just on the one part there. So that looks pretty good. They're not as crispy as I hoped they would be. They are on the outside anyway, but like right here, they feel a little bit soggy. A little oily, but hey, this is the experiment, right? Okay, so I guess I'm going to put this on a plate and sit down at the table, and we'll cut it and see what it looks like. All right, so we're just going to stay here, and we're going to see what it looks like. Like I said, my guess is that penetrated through. Well, okay, it looks like the egg wasn't cooked like I thought it would be as far as the outside, and we're still a little molten on the inside, so it looks like it worked okay. All right, we'll put a little pepper, a little bit of salt, and I'm gonna try a bite. A little messy. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. It is a little on the oily side. Deep frying the hash browns makes them kind of tough. Not really crispy, but just tough. And it changes the flavor on them too. Cooking them in vegetable oil as opposed to like maybe in the same pan you cooked your bacon or something. It's okay. If you really like hash browns, this would probably work okay for you. As long as you got something like a little contraption like I rigged up to hold the hash browns around your egg. So this was a success. It worked, and so maybe I'll try this again. I've got a couple more eggs over there, so I think maybe I'm going to make one more, and I'll try maybe putting some cheese and ham along with the hash browns. So I'll be back. I did notice one thing though on one part of the egg, and I'm not sure if you can see it. I'll turn it to one side and then over to this other. Where the hash browns were a little thinner and the oil had a chance to penetrate all the way through to the egg. I don't know if you can see that. It's starting to brown the outside of the egg a little bit, which made it just a little bit on the rubbery side right here. But other than that, it actually protected the egg pretty well. I just wanted to point that out. So we'll be back when I'm covering up the other egg. Okay, so that one seemed to work out okay. And I did want to mention one thing that I noticed as it started to cool down a little bit, the hash browns, they were less tough and a little more crunchy, and they weren't as bad. So once they started to cool down just a little bit, they were actually really good. So it's worth doing. Okay, anyway, we're going to try this next round. these contraptions are available. Just write old guy at my oldguyincolorado at Gmail, and I will be glad to hook you up with one of these. $69.99. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get this tightened up. Got a little bit of meat sticking up. That's okay. It'll get crispy. All right. I'm going to get this buttoned up and we'll meet you at the fryer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Houston, I think we have a problem. Didn't spray the basket. Didn't spray the basket. Kind of worked. If it wouldn't have stuck to my basket. Well, I'll put it on a plate and I'll be back. Okay, there it is. It does look kind of pathetic laying there like that. I think part of the problem was the cheese may have leaked out and helped with the sticking. They didn't crisp up as well as they did last time, and I'm wondering if maybe I didn't add too much egg to it, to the hash browns. But this is a saga that will continue. I'm going to cut this in half. Yep, see, it looks all right. So I'm going to have to keep on to these. Maybe perfect my basket use a little bit more. Yeah, this wasn't a total success. Yeah, but it wasn't a total failure either. It was just kind of there. So I'll be back to that drawing board. I'll perfect my basket a little more, maybe, and come back and try this one more time. But in the meantime, you guys take it easy. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time.